Yep. Welcome back, people. This is YNaija Situation Room. My name is Kola Poju. I'm with Afe, and we will be talking on everything that is happening today regarding the accreditation, the voting proper, and so far. Okay, call is just coming in now. We'll take this call. Hello, good morning. This is YNaija Situation Room. How can we help you?
Hello?
Good morning. This is YNaija Situation Room.
Okay. I called earlier from Gaga.
From where?
From Gaga.
Okay, this is Ibrahim. Yeah, you called earlier.
Yes.
So what's the situation there now? The accreditation has started at Burger Ikorodu. But earlier, when you called earlier, you said you could not get your okay, the card reader was not working. So has it been fixed? Okay. Oh, okay. So your card readers have okay. So they've commenced accreditation. Hello? So everything is going smoothly now. Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Please keep us updated. Anything that happens, just let us know so we can get the word out. Thank you very much. Okay, so that was Ibrahim from Bega in Ikorodu. So far, there's been issues, some places card readers are not working. Some places INEC officials are in no-show. Some places, which is surprising, some people are attempting to get their permanent voters cards today, and then they are complaining that they can't get it. And the funny part is there's a list, their names are on the list, their pictures are on the list, but there's no PVC on the voters register. So from the entire situation, people that have called in so far, what do you have to say about this card reader situation?
Nobody expects a perfect election.
Okay.
That's one. And I think the biggest thing is actually the president not being able to get accredited.
Yeah.
Which there are different reasons. The people have different. I heard the BBC is reporting that maybe a jammer in his car jams his car, because apart from him and his wife, every other person there, they can register. But I think the resident electoral commissioner for Bayelsa was at the polling unit. So he said he would talk to Jeddah. I think he has, and I think they finally resolved to manually accredit him. So he's back. He has. So that's set for now. And I like I've never seen the president display so much quote unquote maturity before.
Wow.
The way he handled the situation, that people should be patient. And I think every issue that has been raised so far needs patience. Like the Brian guy that just called initially to say the card readers are not working. Now he has come back to say everything is fine. So I think eventually most of these issues will be resolved. And there are reports that Amechi has refused, the River State governor has refused to get accredited because there are no result sheets in this unit. So we don't know why, if it was a deliberate action
what's the implication of the
result sheet is the only sheet that INEC recognizes as the result.
So even if you vote,
that's the sheet that will be like a summary sheet of everything. Yeah. So there's an untethered corner INEC has. Any other thing is forged. Any other thing INEC will not accept. So whether there's a INEC, it's just a problem of incidents. Maybe INEC forgot it, or they just misplaced it, or it has been snapped. There are two different cases. I think he has information that someone has played foul somewhere. They've taken it sheet to write whatever they want anywhere in his own polling unit. So you know how to feel that if he lost his, you know how it will be like when they say he lost his own polling unit. So I think that's the problem. So he said he will not be accredited until they get the election result sheet. So then we have the cases of PVC. So someone trying to get his PVC today. For Christ's sake, everybody, they've been telling us, drumming it to us since that without PVC you can't vote. And no, the INEC didn't make any provision that you can collect your PVC today. So if you don't have your PVC as of now, you just go home and watch and monitor the election from online. Then you should just tune into YNaija. I advise you to tune into YNaija to monitor the election.
That's just the best thing.
That's the best
because
thing.
There's a comprehensive coverage on YNaija.
Yeah, and there are reports of INEC officials are not yet present as units. I mean, that's quite unfortunate. But
by 11 a.m.
That means the accreditation period will have to be shifted. They have to push the accreditation period. So I think that's some of the reports we are getting. But so far so good. We've been getting different complaints, many complaints. But some of them are exaggerated. Some are just maybe one your poly unit is not working. You just come out and say Yaba. Card readers are not working in Yaba, like you just lump everything up in one full instead of saying, oh, poly unit 15 Yaba is not working. So I think some of these are let me not say false alarms, but some of them will be resolved eventually. And we should follow what our president said. We should be patient.
Because the president was like, if I could endure this and sweating to endure this, Nigerians should be patient.
We should be patient with INEC. I think that's what we need to.
But do you think these card readers, why is it? Because somebody tweeted that she tried 7 times before it went. They tried 7 times before it went. But the other person behind her tried just once and it went. Is it a network thing? Just like our network here is not so top notch. Is it due to that?
Okay, so I would not know our exact problem if it was a problem of authentication to authenticate the card or to verify a fingerprint. If it's to authenticate the card, I don't know the technological reasons. Could be, like you said, network, or maybe something nobody knows what used to happen to the card. But if it's a problem of verification where our fingerprint has not been verified or she's finding problem being verified, then I think that becomes unique to people. Maybe she has a cut on her fingerprint. She didn't wash her hands well. There are reports that there are some places where INEC provides soap and powder. You wash your hand, you rub powder, something like that.
So the card readers are sensitive like that.
Yeah. So the card readers are very sensitive. Yeah. When they did the mock elections, especially in places where people are farmers, where they have hard fingers and hard palms, we have places where the card reader failed. Yeah, and you have the option of using an incident form eventually to get accredited. So let's hope. So far so good. I think majority. But one thing I noticed, we've not been having complaints from northern Nigeria.
That's the thing.
So
we got somebody that called from north and said we're just saying Hausa. 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 We don't understand Hausa, and sadly we did not make arrangement for a translator.
Yeah.
Hopefully next time
we'll get that right.
Now we have a call coming in again. Hello, good morning. This is YNaija Situation Room on top of the 2015 elections. How can we help you? Yeah, the president has been accredited manually. Are you giving us the confirmation or are you asking? Yeah. Okay, you are giving us the confirmation. I beg your pardon? Oh yeah, he has been accredited now, but he had to do it manually. So yeah, they did it manually. Well, so far, this is the situation. The card readers, for a number of reasons, he may not respond immediately, but eventually, like the president said, that we should have patience with the INEC officials. Most people got accredited eventually, but for some reason the president didn't get accredited. His mother got accredited,
yes,
and I think his wife too.
No, his wife and him.
Okay, just him and his wife.
Every
other person got accredited, even at his polling unit. Just the president and his wife for some reason. So they did it manually. So I believe that's the worst case scenario. If at all it doesn't work automatically, I believe INEC could do it manually for others after repeated trials. Does that satisfy your question? Okay, so please call us if you have any updates for us, and you can send any pictures in your polling unit or your area to elections@ynaija.com. Thank you very much. Okay, so somebody sent a text from Ifako. Okay. This thing about PVC. They said many of them are saying INEC sent them text messages. that they should come and collect their PVC. But why would
today?
That's the thing, because she said there are thousands of people. Well, that could be exaggerated. It could be hundreds.
Any polling unit that has 1,000 to 8,000.
It could be hundreds, but the person said, my name appeared among the voters registered, but there's no PVC. That INEC said it text about PVC, that they should all come, and there are hundreds of them, according to us, but thousands of them, according to Nnamdi from Ifakwe local government, Ward 05, polling unit 15.
Okay, I think it's possible. I can think of 3 scenarios right now. One, it's possible INEC actually sent them a text message, not today, maybe yesterday, and they didn't come. Or maybe sometime this week and they did not come. They just decided to come today. It's possible INEC didn't send them the text message. Someone else did, just to cause problem. Like there are news that their text message is going around that Tinubu has asked people not to vote Buhari, which has been denied actually. So that's one scenario. There's another scenario that they did not actually get the text message. Yeah. So, but whatever the scenario, I don't think INEC, there was no provision. INEC did not make any provision that today they will give PVCs today. So if you didn't get your PVC as of yesterday, after the many days of grace they've given, I don't think you're ready to vote.
So, because I find it surprising that people want to get their PVC today. I mean, really. The fact that some people even got it yesterday and 2 days ago, it's something. It's something. Then today, you know, I mean, it's just too much. So another text just came in. Malfunction card reader replaced in the space of 30 minutes. Good work by this team. And the location is UBE Primary School, East Itam, Unit 004, E2 LGA. That is Akwa Ibom.
Akwa Ibom, yeah, it's so. That's a positive.
That's a positive one. Meaning, in the space of 30 minutes, it was replaced.
You know, the president. So they brought 5 card readers,
and none worked. So something is.
So there's something wrong
with either the president's card or some mysterious things are going on which we cannot ascertain. So the BBC said something about a jamming device it was in the convoy of the president, and that was what was interfering with the card reader working. Now, I don't know where the BBC is coming from with this claim, but you have to understand that for them to be able to substantiate this claim, they have to be able to prove that the card reader, the jamming device, will only affect the president and his wife. Because how will it affect just
the president and his wife and not? Yeah, I heard that report too, but that's a possibility that the jammers within in the president's convoy jammed his card and that of his wife. But how come other people in the polling units are being accredited? So it doesn't mean the jammers are selective. They know who the president is and who the president is not. So we don't know what the true situation of things is. But the good news is that the president has been accredited. The president has asked us to be patient with INEC, and I think we should be INEC. We should be very patient. If you've done if you've organized anything before, like a program, logistics used to, they don't come the way we planned. Yeah. So we have to adapt as we go. So for now, I think we should just be patient and support INEC. If card reader is not working, we see how we can support if it can be replaced. And we should remember that Jega said if a card reader fails, the card reader will be replaced tomorrow and you can vote tomorrow. So for now, there are no report that the card reader has failed and there's no way to replace it. If your card reader failed, if a card reader failed in your unit, and at the end of today, or maybe the NIK has a particular time, you cannot vote. You have the chance to vote tomorrow. That's what Jega said.
So there's always the option of voting tomorrow.
You will vote tomorrow if your card reader is not working. If the card reader in your polling unit is not working, you vote tomorrow. There's no cause for alarm. Let's just try and support INEC. Most of the coppers there are young people like us, and we see young people still complaining as if those people are magicians. Let's just support them.
So we should be patient and we should give them our support. That's the word out there for voters and the electorate, basically. Violence is ongoing. Well, we've not been able to confirm any. Yeah, true. But 2 reports have come in that there's violence in Osun. The nature of the violence unconfirmed. Another report that there's a bomb blast in Enugu. That too unconfirmed, but so many people are saying that yes, there's a bomb blast.
In Enugu, I think the Enugu has no. I've not seen any strong, any, let me say, credible media room reporting it. But
Okay.
from what they said, it's like nobody died. They said they evacuated. It's still alleged they evacuated the electoral officers. And that's important. I think life is the number one thing. If there's any problem, if the police can maybe come the area, they may be able to vote today. They can't vote. If the security agency say we can't vote today, maybe tomorrow they'll still vote. So then the Oshun. So after I think Vanguard reported that one, but someone tweeted that that's not true. But we can't say maybe the person is in one end and the reporter is in another. They just said violence in Oshun. Maybe it's just one polling unit, 2 people are fighting.
There was no details. Just like a breaking news, one liner.
The violence in Oshun. And Oshun is so big, we don't know where exactly.
So, but then there's a problem because most of the complaints we are getting are from Lagos.
Okay.
Now, people in YNaija,
yes,
no PVC, hundreds of them, they couldn't get their PVC.
yeah.
Whether it's their fault or INEC's fault,
we don't know.
but there's no PVC and they cannot vote.
They can't vote if you don't have a PVC. You can't vote.
People there's someone that called him from Ekwe, Adewale from Ekwe. He said INEC officers have not brought materials. There's no single material.
Okay, then we don't know the time.
That was like an hour ago. So who knows by now?
Who knows? Maybe
then someone come from Iba that everything is going well. He has voted. He has been accredited. His sister has been accredited.
Yeah.
Then another person from Bega Ikorodu. Okay, that's the one that called twice.
That's it.
So
everything.
My issue right now is Lagos seems to have we're in Lagos, so most of the people calling us from Lagos. So like the person from Egbeda also said there are no INEC officers, Egbeda local government area, no INEC officers, and people are there. Some are getting frustrated, some are going back home.
You know the thing about most people, some people that will stay, some will go home. But once they hear things are getting,
they'll come back.
Eventually,
so it still boils down to having patience.
Patience.
And then try to support the INEC people.
They are human beings. Let's support them.
At Kosofe local government as well, Kunle called from polling unit 38. He said 3 to 4 polling units don't have INEC officials within that area. And he's saying it goes beyond that ward. That many areas in Ketu, Alapere also have the same issues. But then that's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
We don't know how true it is. But what he's saying about his own polling unit 38 is there are no INEC officials so far. So we'll monitor things as they unfold.
Yeah, a friend of mine reported that she's at Ogudu, that the corridors are not working.
In Ogudu.
Yeah, it's Ogudu is so big. So but there are other reports going on Twitter. If you hashtag Nigeria decides, we'll see someone said accreditation is going on smoothly at YNaija.
Okay, and that is the same in YNaija. Okay, this is a different situation. This is about people going to get
PVCs, which is.
But the ones that have it have been accredited.
Yeah. So let's see. So I think still, let's just be patient a little. Accreditation has commenced at Anthony in all wards in Anthony.
All wards. Okay, that's a good one.
So that's a good one. Someone just reported underage voting accreditation going on in Taraba.
Underage voting, that's serious. How did it get there?
How do you know it's underage? When you say Aki and Papa are underage, as you know, as long as they have their PVCs.
INEC must have done their job. So another text just came in. But before I go to this text, there's a report we are getting from Jos that there are multiple incidents of angry voters because INEC officials have not arrived on time. Okay, so which is like a general thing in most places, maybe due to logistics or one thing or the other. But at some point in the future, we'll get past this whole time issue. And there's another one from Ondo. Accreditation is going on at Akoko in Ondo. People are conducting themselves in a peaceful and orderly manner.
Very good.
So that's a real positive one. This text message says, up until this hour, INEC officials are yet to arrive at most polling units in Amasoma community, Southern Ijo, LGA, or Bayelsa State.
You know, Bayelsa is complicated. Okay. Like there's more water in Bayelsa than land. There was a picture of where we have officials with many boats. They are trying to leave for the villages.
Wow.
So maybe they are staying on the boats. They are coming.
So
Eventually,
they're en route.
They will get there. They're on icy. Eventually,
Hopefully they'll get there today.
I think they'll get there eventually.
And that is the president's
Village,
state.
yeah. It's normal in Bayelsa.
Okay.
It's always normal that voters will get their voting materials will arrive late because of they have to before they take them from governments, then they have to go through water. It's not like a normal road, so they have to go through water and everything. That's normal in Bayelsa.
Okay, so this is YNaija situation room. If you are listening, if you are watching us, you are free to call in and comment and share your opinions, and as well as tell us what's going on in your polling unit and update us. So we have a call now. The number to call is 09032690704. Hello, this is YNaija situation room. Could you please speak up? This is YNaija situation room. Where are you calling from? What's your name and what's the situation at your polling unit? Your name is what? Have you called us before from Ekpe? No. Okay, so Wasiu Adewale. Where are you calling from? From K2. K2, specifically where in K2? K2 Ikosi. Okay, so what's happening at your polling unit? They told you to take numbers. Are the INEC officials there? So have they started accreditation? Okay, so but they first took numbers, then now they want to start according to the numbers. So what else? Any other significant occurrence there? So there's no violence, there's no disorderliness. So Wasiu, please keep us updated as things unfold there. We would like your contribution. So you can call in anytime you want till this election process concludes. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that's a good one. At least maybe they are just trying to create order in the polling unit. That's why they want people to take numbers and start accreditation. We hope they carry that.
We hope so. We hope he doesn't call back with
that's not working.
because now they're taking numbers. He said he's going back home. Apparently his number may be very far, so he wants to chill, then he'll come back. And so that's Wasiu Adewale from K2 Ikosi. So you can also reach us on 09032690704. You can send pictures to us at elections@ynaija.com. This is YNaija election situation room in partnership with CcHub.
Okay. It's funny. Okay, we know the APC presidential candidate has been accredited. And his own was very fast. There was no.
Yeah, they said there's a tweet I saw that it took him 1 minute to get accredited under a tree, but it's taking President Jonathan so long to get accredited under his decorated canopy. You know. Twitter is just
Nigerians are very funny people, and even the vice presidential candidate who has been accredited
as
Professor. Then we know for sure that our president, President Jonathan, has been accredited too. But funny thing, nobody's saying about Sambo. What's happening? The vice president.
where's Sambo? Please, if you know where's Sambo, we need to find out where Amadi Sambo is. Nobody's
saying anything.
We need to know because so far nothing about him. Please, where is Sambo?
Hey Sambo, if you see him, please let us know. Yeah.
Okay, so now accreditation is going on and very slow.
Yeah. Very slow. Very slow.
At this rate, when do you think they'll finish? Because
the Chinese reporter was reporting that from the president's ward, there are 600 president's unit. There are 600 and something voters, but they've already accredited 14. That's quite slow. At this time.
There are 600 and
something voters.
And so far, just 14.
14 that have been accredited.
That is a slow.
Okay, 600 something may be the total number of voters in that unit. We don't know how many have their PVC. And eventually, but no matter what, so let's just say between 400 and 500 have their PVCs.
Yeah.
And just 14, as at that time, have accredited. We just hope it goes a little bit faster.
This is like 25 minutes to 12.
Typically it's supposed to end by 1.
Yeah.
But it's not by 1:13, but most times it doesn't work. But I think eventually Jega came and said, as long as you are there to be accredited, nobody will say, oh, it's now 1:31, you cannot be accredited. You will eventually be accredited as long as you are there to be accredited. But the good thing is just go there on time to be accredited. And TVC is reporting that Ogun State Governor Bikule Amosu is waiting to be accredited at his ward 4 Owode in Abeokuta. Yes.
Okay.
So it's going on.
So
and I think, I don't know, the way we tweet, we write blanket statement like some card readers are malfunctioning.
Where?
Where?
How many?
How many? Your polling unit.
So you have to let us know if at all.
That's better than just say card readers are not working in Ondo.
Okay.
And you make people, you spread fear.
A tweet just came in that the INEC Nigeria website has been hacked, and I just checked the website, and the error message I'm getting is, sorry, your site has been stamped by Team Nigeria Cyber Army.
Wow.
Feel some shame, admin. Security is just an illusion. Remember us. The greetings of peace to citizens of Nigeria from Team NCA. That's Nigerian Cyber Army. Whatever that is, and whoever does that.
Maybe they are. Remember during the Occupy Nigeria, I think they hacked many. I don't know if they hacked SSS. I know they hacked many top Nigerian organizations. I think they do it for the fun of it.
Some geeks are just somewhere,
just playing, just having fun,
messing with INEC website. That is very key.
At
this point in time. For now, nothing is coming out.
Because what you just can get from INEC website is information, total number of voters cards.
So what's this? They're trying to make a point.
I don't think INEC is even looking at their website this moment. The most important thing to INEC now is their database. And remember, they said it's not online. When there were stories that some people plan to hack it, they said there's no way you can hack.
That's what Jega said.
So we don't know. No, this is just, but that one could be. We don't know yet. That's what Jega said.
Even when Jega said it, that everything has been done, every possible thing has been done to protect it from being hacked.
Yeah.
But there's nothing that can be hacked. It just depends on.
There were information that it was alleged by the opposition that the government brought in Israelis to come and try and so. The government denied. Let's believe both sides, or let's not believe.
Let's not believe it, or let's not take it with. Take it with a pinch of salt.
Yeah. So for now, let's assume that the most important thing to INEC at this moment, the database have not been hacked. Even though their websites, from what we are saying, their websites have been hacked. Their websites have been hacked.
INEC. So you can go to www.inecnigeria.org to confirm. What we are getting here, the website has been hacked, and there's an error message from a team called Nigerian Cyber Army.
Yeah, so I'm sure the INEC IT team is working hard to get it.
So there's also some messages that they put up. Nigerians, nobody can give you freedom, nobody can give you equality or justice if you're a man or woman. You take it. In 2015, it's 2015 elections, and we're here again. Have they been here before?
During the Occupy Nigeria, there were many hackers.
And but this time in a different form. APC claimed they hacked into INEC database, but we own the database long before now. So no worries, no fear to all Nigerians. Go and cast your vote. And we assure you that your votes must count because we are the kings of Nigerian cyberspace. We got access to other high-ranking Nigerian government servers, but we're not here for that today. INEC, don't try to rig because we have been watching you day and night for months now, but don't be scared. We mean no harm, because if you attempt to rig, you will pay. We are the voice of the youth. We also use this medium to advise all political parties. Who price will pay. We do not forgive, we do not forget. Expect us. But they mean no harm, but they hack INEC's website.
Like I said, they are just trying to make a statement. They don't want to, from what they are saying, they don't mean any harm. This is
but
not.
They hacked INEC's website.
That's what I'm saying. This INEC website is not a key component or something needed for this election.
Okay.
Not like they're all on it. If you can access INEC website, you can't vote or something.
But it could
Sometimes
unsettle people. It could cause some it could lead to a couple of
I know there are some people that may want to try to get information from there today, but it will not. What I'm trying to say, it will not affect the electoral process.
You don't think it will disenfranchise anyone? Like
No.
people that trying to say these guys that don't have their PVCs and are open. Okay, well, in any case, they are out of it.
And you can always tweet that if you can access INEC. I think even the easiest way to reach INEC is through maybe their Facebook page or their Twitter handle. That's even faster than their website.
On the website.
So I think they're just trying to make a statement that INEC should be neutral, INEC should not rig, that they want the election to be free and fair. We will not forget. They don't want any. We just want to take Nigeria into our hands, our country into our hands. That's all they want. They said, and they claim to be an NGO, Nigeria Cyber Army. They're just having fun to me.
Okay, so I hope their fund will be limited to INEC website. That is not really important at this point in time.
Yeah,
I hope their fund will not extend to important things or the database, because there's something here they say that we own INEC's database. That is disturbing.
For me, that's just an empty saying, nothing. And INEC tweeted from the handle. Please remember to be location specific when tweeting. That when you want to tweet, when you want to pass information to INEC, for example, you want them to help you resolve a problem, right? It's like you just calling the police and be robbed without telling where are you robbed. Or I'm in Lagos, there are armed robbers in my house. Where? You have to be specific. So INEC is advising us, please remember to be location specific when tweeting. Like you say your state, you say your local government, and you say your polling unit. That will help them resolve the problems faster, instead of just trying to blind tweet or tweet on just tweet a generic thing.
Okay, so now tweets are coming in from different parts of the country on different issues. Some people are getting accredited.
Accreditation is going on smoothly at Magaji area 1, Ward 1, opposite Kwara State. That's a good one.
A tweet just came in echoing the statement of the person from Ikosi. No electoral presence at all in Ikosi K2 area up till now. So there's actually a problem in Ikosi K2, Koshofe local government area, the entire area. So INEC should promptly respond to this, so people won't get disenfranchised, and when they get disenfranchised, it could lead to violence. Okay.
So, we see a picture of Governor Fashola and his wife waiting to be accredited. We have a call coming.
Okay, so we'll take this call now. Hello, good morning. This is YNaija Situation Room, but whatever complaint you have, I'm sure INEC is listening to us.
Okay, thank you, sir. We are at
Polling unit what? Polling. Okay.
All over the places, but we've not gotten our own officials to attend to us yet, sir.
What is the problem? What are they saying?
I don't know. We've not actually been there. We are distributing. We've not seen anybody. I will ask. Nobody is talking to us.
Okay. Do us and INEC and Nigeria a favor. Can you be patient, because INEC officials are going around to their respective polling units, so it could be due to logistic or for whatever reason. So do your own due diligence and fulfill your righteousness by being patient for them and wait. Okay, thank you.
No.
wait on time.
The INEC chairman has said that even if you don't vote today, you will vote tomorrow. So definitely you will most certainly vote. So be patient, and when they come, please support them.
We are here to support them.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, that's
God bless you.
Yeah, that's a good one. She said the INEC officials have come in different units within her area, but she has not seen any. I think it's just patience. Eventually they will come.
It's still the K2 Kosofe area.
Yeah, so I think there's a problem. Yes,
maybe
definitely
logistic, which would be.
My friend, a friend of mine is at Lekki. He said they have not started accreditation. The problem is logistics. Okay, I think he has.
That's at Lekki.
Yeah, somewhere in Lekki. Yeah, somewhere in Lekki. Not too sure. Maybe Femi Okunu area. So he said he contacted the INEC official. She said they have logistics problem, but they are on their way. So I think
it still brings me back to this, and I keep saying that I understand what you're saying, that everything has to be in one location, then they will disperse from there. But can't they have left, or couldn't they have left since 4 a.m. this morning or 3 a.m. this morning? They have the soldier support to follow them to wherever they are taking it to. So why didn't they do it earlier and then be at the polling units waiting for voters instead of voters at the polling units waiting for them?
Okay, that's true. That's a very good one.
Because,
for once you have stuff like this happening, you have different people, different team leaders, and different team leads have different style of management. There are some, like in my case, who once they bring all maybe the supervisor, the SPO, that's in charge, they bring all the materials, they start sharing that night. They share, they distribute, allocate all this polling unit with the coppers.
Yeah.
This polling unit. Maybe some do not start on time. They okay, let's just sleep a little. Tomorrow morning we'll start rushing. Then things they don't meet up to time. So it's just the human factor. It's the human factor that is affecting this thing.
INEC has to enforce its rules more. Yeah. Like there should be a strict timetable.
Yeah, there should be a strict.
So there won't be all these time issues because this is unbecoming. Fine, it's the Nigerian thing that time is our issue, our problem, which hopefully before the end of the world that will be resolved, we'll start to keep to time. But this is a very important day, a very important thing that is happening. So INEC should have stricter rules and a better timetable that everybody must follow.
I agree.
So this is YNaija Situation Room. If you are listening in and if you are watching us, you can call in and contribute through 09032690704. You can tell us your opinion, what is happening in your location, your polling unit, and you can also share with us what you have in mind.
It's Guadabawa in Sokoto State. Accreditation yet to start as at 11:10 a.m.
As Guadabawa, Sokoto State. You can also send pictures to us at elections@ynaija.com. We'll be sure to put them up and let the world know what's going on wherever you are. Once again, INEC's website has been hacked by a group called Nigerian Cyber Army. Why they hacked it to show, and why they hacked the site is just to show that we can do this, and then we are watching INEC. That's what their message is saying there. And I'm trying to justify their reason. I cannot justify it, but hopefully they won't do more harm than that.
Okay.
Also, the tweets are coming in now that most places are getting accreditation.
There's peaceful accreditation ongoing. Peaceful at River State. I like that.
Peaceful at River State.
No, peaceful accreditation ongoing at Poly Unit 1, Omagua in River State.
Okay, that's a good one because
we want peace. We want peace. No matter what, no matter who you vote for, who you are supporting, peace is all we want. That's what we are preaching all day. There's no point resorting to violence.
I'm on the Instagram page of a musician, Banky W.
Okay.
So, but just like INEC said that you should be specific with
where you are.
It's not specific here. There's a picture, but it has the caption: "Madness at the polling unit. Join the line. Which line? Law and zero order. Nigeria decide, but Nigeria does not line up." And from the pictures, you can see a cluster and everybody's huddled up. There's no apparent line and orderliness.
True.
And ironically, he takes a selfie and he smiles at the camera.
All is well now.
All is
no
well.
matter what, put a smile on your
Nigeria,
face.
we always smile, regardless.
Smiling. Yeah, they say Punch is reporting poly agents wooing voters secretly in Ayetoro 1, Ward 1, Units 1, 2, 3, 4.
In Ayetoro, Kogi State.
Yeah, that should be.
They are wooing them with what?
I don't know, just wooing. Maybe just trying to buy them over, which
Inducing them
actually
with-
supposed to be illegal.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are 15 rules that INEC released, that police released, that if you do, you may go in for it. So there's no point campaigning for your preferred candidate at this point in time. All your campaign should have been
concluded
for Thursday.
So, the fact that they are wooing voters is. Did they specify? Did Punch specify?
No, they said Ayetoro.
Who are the people carrying out the?
No, they're not say any political party. There's a picture of a very long queue at Mine 2, Amor Duffy, waiting to register. Then there's another picture of accreditation of Akim Miambode, the APC candidate for Lagos. I think that should be in Bagada. I'm not too sure. I think it stays in Bagada.
Yeah, it stays in Bagada.
Then we have Premier Times is reporting the card readers are not working at Poly Unit 7 of Ward 3. Yeah, that's the way you should report it.
Exactly.
Just
so you
specific so that we'll know,
people know what's going on.
We know how to address these problems as they come in. Okay. Yeah, there's someone that just reported that his accreditation took 20 seconds.
Wow, that's a good one.
That's how it should go.
That's someone that said 2 minutes here, while President Jonathan had time getting it done.
Why?
I said while President Jonathan had a hard time getting it done.
Okay, is there any
somebody
reason?
said it took me 2 minutes, so I'm just saying.
Why? Okay,
someone
it
had
took me
10
2 minutes.
seconds, 2 minutes. So,
hours,
but our president had a lot of issues getting it done.
Yeah, they said INEC officials are using a loudspeaker or amplified speakers at our Poly Unit 12 in Futwa, Kogi State. Yeah, I think that just to help people know what to do. Yeah, that's Punch. Yeah, there's another one. I think there's a problem in that K2 side.
Yeah.
It's 11:30 and accreditation is here to commence at my Poly Unit at Denkule Banjo Magodo, GRA, Shangisha, Lagos.
Apparently, INEC officials, INEC needs to pay attention to K2. K2 is becoming a problem, and there's a large concentration of people there.
K2,
and they need to vote. They need to vote. They cannot afford to be disenfranchised because if they don't vote, some people will cry foul.
That's normal. So, I just pray most of these issues become most of these issues are resolved by the end of the day. If not, I sense a mass action for the legal cases that will follow after this election.
Well,
okay, they say President Obasanjo has been accredited in his ward at Abeokuta, so that's a good one.
He commended INEC on the smooth process.
Okay. I think INEC needs support, all the support they can get now.
Hello, good morning. This is YNaija Situation Room. Good morning. Good morning. So what's your name and where are you calling from? What's your name, please? Hello? You're calling from Abeokuta. From what polling unit and what's your name? What area?
My name is
Abeokuta South local government. What polling unit?
Okay.
What polling unit? What polling unit? Okay. So what's the situation on ground there? Also, accreditation process has commenced. Why? What's the problem? Oh, excuse me, please. Do you have your PVC? Oh, you have the temporary voters card. But so you didn't get the PVC. So apparently you will not be able to vote.
Did you go?
So when did you change? Did you go? When did they give you that directive that you should change it? And did you do it? You couldn't change it. When were you told to change it? Oh, yeah, you can't exactly change it today anymore because today is election day. So INEC officials will be busy with election. There's no one going to attend to anyone about PVC today. From INEC rules, can you vote with TVC?
No, I don't think you can vote.
So, sir, Mr. Jimo Ololaja, you cannot vote with your TVC. You can only vote with your PVC. So what you would do is to go on Monday to INEC office and change it to PVC so you can still use it to vote at the governorship election. And now you go back on Monday and then you make this complaint and then you let them know that this is your problem and then they will solve it for you. To that Akoko where you are told to go to, that's where you should go to on Monday. Yeah, you should go there, but today you can't vote today, sadly. Where is it? Is it not in your area? Okay, maybe you should go back to where you registered and then ask them what to do, how to proceed. But you cannot do that today. You can only do it on Monday or Tuesday after the presidential results have been announced. So this will enable you vote for the governorship election. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, there's a very funny one. It's an international journalist that is reporting this. He said card readers were apparently failing at a polling booth near an essential staff's home, and the guy couldn't understand why, because the card readers were all new. So he approached the INEC woman, inspected the reader, only to find out that the protective film on the lens of the readers have not been removed.
Oh wow! So that's hindering.
Yeah, so the film was not just removed. It's like you buy a new thing and you not just peel out. That's just it. So that's one thing. So if you are in a place where card readers are failing, all you can do is ask the INEC officer.
Have they removed the protective film on the lens? Okay, so that could be a problem.
And after an argument, he convinced the woman to remove it. The woman not only read the prior rejected, the reader did not only read the prior rejected card.
It was faster.
So that's another good one. We are all learning.
Hello, good afternoon. This is 12 o'clock. YNaija Situation Room. How can from where? From Agege. What's your name, sir?
My name is Alan.
Your name is what? Alaji Nura.
Yes.
Okay, so
We have a problem. Someone have already complained for the people to over 2 hours. The machine we are using is not working. And then we don't have, when the machine is not working, we don't have access to press the machine.
excuse me, sir. Are you an INEC official?
And we are together all of us.
Are you an INEC official, or are you waiting to vote?
We can call you people. I think we have right to call you people.
Yes, you can call. But I'm asking, are you an INEC official, or are you waiting to vote?
I'm voting.
Okay, so what's your polling unit? What's the number of your polling unit? Ward B polling unit what? But what's the number of your polling unit? The polling unit have a number. Yeah, maybe you should. Please do, so I can talk to them and know what's going on.
So PM News is reporting that almost all the result sheets in the whole of Ikwere local government are missing.
That is where Amechi is from.
So I think that's why Amechi is protesting.
So in almost the entire
result sheets.
Wow.
So that's with that we should raise eyebrow with that.
Yeah, because something.
So that one can't be by mistake.
It can't be by mistake. It's too many to be a coincidence.
Yes, it's too many.
So the foreign journalist Jeremy Witt, who said
it was just a problem of removing the film.
So that could be a problem in many polling units.
Just to
removing the film on the lens of the card reader.
Yeah, just to remove the film on the lens.
Who knows? Could that be the problem? The president's polling. Oh well, but then it couldn't be because
other people.
Because I'm trying to understand
why exactly the president
and his wife, just both of them, you know. So I'm seeing a tweet here from Jai Adetola on Twitter.
Okay.
Card reader fails to accredit voters in Osun. Where in Osun, or fails to say. It just said Osun. Okay, it says actually Ward 2 in Ojaoba, Ward 2, Unit 2 in Iragbiji, Borikwe local government area of Osun State. The card reader is not identifying voters. Punch also says card readers fail at Abdusalami's polling unit. That's
Niger State.
General Abubakar Abdusalami. Okay, but Atiku Abubakar has gotten accredited.
Okay, that's good.
So
I think INEC has tweeted, we are aware of the recent hack of our website. We are currently investigating this incident.
Okay.
So that's it.
They are aware. Okay, they should investigate Nigerian cyber army.
Wow, this is good. Someone just tweeted, did not state his polling unit, just said accreditation process 90% done at my polling units. That's a very good one, 90%.
And
but it not state where
90%. That was by 12.
Yeah. So he has and they still have like 1 hour to go in there. But there's no cause for tension. There's no cause for panic. The accreditation period will be, as long as you are there,
you'll be accredited. Oh wow. Okay. So basically, this is going to go on till as long as possible. Yeah,
and typically it's the accreditation period that takes time. The voting is always faster than the accreditation because that one is manual. Okay. So all you have to do is accredited and it takes the ballot and vote.
So this is from 19 minutes ago. Accreditation just began in Jalingo,
Taraba State.
Maji Daddy
in Jalingo,
Taraba State. Taraba State. That's because of failure of card reader. The nature of the failure was not stated.
Okay, so it just started a bit.
Yeah, it just started by 12. Like 10 minutes to 12.
Another thing is, I think the INEC staffs, maybe I don't know how well they were trained, but I think they could be having some challenges with operating the card readers too. But eventually the answer.
So that's another issue. And they should have better rules, better timetables, and better training for their staff. Because we cannot afford.
Someone just tweeted card reader verification. Card reader voice verification completed. That is he has just been accredited, I think so. So he was so happy.
It's a good thing. Many Nigerians are willing and
I mean, it's surprising with all the whole fear of violence and everything. Surprising to know that the passion or the urge of the enthusiasm that people have that they want to vote. It's like fun. Yeah. It's just having fun.
Everyone
see people snapping with their PVCs. I want to go and vote. It's just fun. I mean, this is the way it should be. I heard in developed countries, you can just come from work, vote, and go back to work. It's not like it's any big deal that you have to shut down the whole system. But we are getting there.
We'll get there. And that can only be possible once we start the e-voting system. That's the way forward. The long run. I do not know why.
Eventually,
we cannot use it
technology now. Eventually, I think the electoral act will be repealed. Is it repealed? They call it to be repealed or something, and we can use machines to vote.
This is really impressive. IDPs, internally displaced people, are on a queue for accreditation in Maiduguri.
Wow, that's good. Because I know it seems there are camps. They can vote in their camps because they can't go in their own. And I would like to see the way it works there, because polling units are configured for the card readers are configured for different polling units. It's not like open, meaning if I'm in that polling unit and the card reader is not for my polling unit, I can't use it. But this now, they all have different polling units. They are from different places.
Okay.
So maybe I think there should be a way to just make it open.
Don't you think they must have taken that into consideration?
Yes, I know. So they just make it open that any card can read there. That's interesting.
But won't that give room for really shady dealing?
Yeah, but it may not be too much. And it may not be too much.
But
because they will know the number of IDPs in the camp.
True.
We don't know about, and it's even surprising that IDP, you left your home for fear because of Boko Haram and everything, and you still found time to collect your card or something like that, or vote, and you still want to vote.
It's really impressive because it shows that many Nigerians really want to vote.
They want,
We've come to a point in our development as a nation where everyone wants their vote to count. I think the era of votes don't count is gradually fading away
because of the perceived integrity of JEGA, and the measures he has put in place. People have come to realize that maybe for once this our votes we count this time, so we should come out and vote. We should come out, vote, be peaceful, get accredited. When time for voting, support the INEC staffs. They are not magicians. If there's any way you can help, like the attention guy that since I'm sure it's a techie person, he wanted to know what's happening. So he went there, inspected the card, and the problem was just to remove the protecting film. So it's stuff like this. So if there's any way you can assist INEC officials. I mean, if the process works, it's for the good of Nigeria. Nobody wants it to fail. At least another person said at 12 noon. We are yet to see INEC officials at Atoreshe Ward 14 at Bagada.
Atoreshe Ward 14.
Ward 14.
So a quick word out there, just like the essential staff. If you're at a polling unit and your card readers are not working, because I'm just getting things are coming in and everyone saying card readers are not working. Some are saying are working perfectly fine. But if it's not working, this is something you may want to look into, or you may want to call the attention of the electoral officers. They should check the protective film on the lens of the card readers. Maybe they've not been removed, because it will impede the lens from reading your thumb print unless the protective film is removed. So that is something you should tell your electoral officers.
I think they are spreading it now. Please inform the INEC officials in your various units to remove the plastic film on the card reader for speedy accreditation. So if you are at the polling unit, you can tell the INEC officials there to remove the plastic film on the card reader for speedy accreditation.
Now, with all this, what's the possibility of rigging occurring? What's the possibility of rigging taking place?
Okay, like the case where you see election result sheets are missing. Those are possible for just for two reasons. One, either you want to write results somewhere, or you don't want results in the area to be announced. So those are the two reasons. Those are the two main reasons. I think anybody who wants to steal the results films. So so that's an avenue for rigging. But I think with the card reader and stuff, the rigging, from my own assessment, at least the rigging will be reduced by 50%. It cannot be 100% clean and fair and free, but
substantially reduced.
The reason they say it's free and fair, it's just fair. It's not like it's perfect. It's not free and perfect. It's a free and fair election, not a free and perfect election.
So we cannot be.
As long as we are humans. As long as the human factor has been introduced into any process, perfection is out of it. It's just free and fair. Let it just free in the sense that everybody can do your free way. Fair, it cannot be perfect.
So Bola Tinubu, APC leader,
has dispelled that rumor, right? Oh, okay.
Is doing his accreditation at Ward F polling unit 047 Alausa, Ikeja, Lagos State. So basically, there are issues here and there with card readers, with INEC officials, but largely there's progress being made.
Largely, there's progress. Okay. So please call us and tell us how voting is going, accreditation is going in your area. Be calm. If your card readers are not working, if it's a general thing, INEC will make provisions to be replaced, for them to be replaced. If they cannot be replaced today, if the INEC chairman said you can still vote tomorrow, if need be, that's the worst case scenario. Mm-hmm. If you are in a polling unit where cards are not working, like we noticed, you can assist the INEC official to, like, tell the INEC official to remove the plastic film in the card reader. It happened somewhere in Abuja, I think. So you can do that. We should be supportive of our fellow youths. The coppers doing this election are people like us. Mm-hmm. Let's support them so that we can have a perfect election. The reason for the card reader is not to disenfranchise anybody. It's just to make the process more credible. So let's try and support it. There's no cause for alarm. Be patient. See how you can help. Support the INEC staff. If the worst case scenario is that you can come and vote tomorrow, if the card readers are not working in your place, but that's our INEC decision to take. So
basically, most of the news I'm getting, accreditation is going. But then I see Vanguard tweets underage voters accredited in Taraba State, and there's a picture.
Yeah, and there's a picture.
Wow, this is serious.
That's serious. Yeah,
because who knows?
Yeah, anybody can argue. You can't. The fact that he has,
but it looks like a minor. It looks like a 13, 14-year-old boy.
The fact that he has a PVC means they say he's 18. If you say, because when you do the registration in the north or any part, a father brings a child, he says you should register. Mm-hmm. These children, they may not know the implication of events in the future. A father brings his child, says you should register. You say, no, this boy is too small. He's 16. We say, are you born out for me? I said he was born in 1990. How do you argue with that?
So could we say that he has stunted growth? Because there's got to be an explanation. If this is not malpractice, then this is
the explanation is
having stunted growth.
We can't use this in court, for example. You can't use this in court. How do you know he's 60? He's not 18. As long as does he have a PVC? I'm sure he does. That means he says he's up to 18. And when we did registration, but nobody says you must bring your birth certificate. No, if he says he's 18, the card says he's 18. He has a right to vote, and he has a card. He has the right to vote. That's the truth. Wow. If the parents, because during the registration, the parents will say you must register because they thought the card is for something. Maybe the higher the card, the more money you get or something. So they wanted all their children to register. So they brought, even when those ones that are 12 years old, they brought them in to be registered to be 18. So he has a card, he can vote.
Well, it still doesn't take away from the fact that he's underage, or he may be underage.
He may be underage. His father can argue that he has stunted growth. And who wants to argue with that?
That's something that INEC should probably look into.
Yeah.
So Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka is getting accredited in definitely Ogun State.
Okay, yeah.
It has to be Ogun. So the Osun, people are still talking about the Osun, the card readers have failed to accredit voters in Osun.
Okay, not sure. Wow.
It may still be, but no one is specifying really. It may still be the same. May still be the same issue of the lens, the film.
Yeah, it could be many.
The protective film on the lens.
Yeah.
Or other issues, or maybe network, because I'm still trying to understand if network may be a factor.
I don't know. I don't know how the
because this card readers
work.
Do they work like POS?
No, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know the technology. So you can call in to give us your report.
You can call in on 09032690704. Join us on YNaija Situation Room. We'll be here all day monitoring the elections, the voting. Right now we're on accreditation, and till it ends, we'll be here. And once it ends and voting commences, we'll be back with you all the way. Okay, so we'll have the call now. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is YNaija Situation Room. How can we help you?
This where?
YNaija Situation Room for the 2015 election.
YNaija?
Yep, the internet newspaper for young Nigerians. This is the Situation Room, monitoring the elections and disseminating information and spreading the word.
Where is this office, please?
We are talking from an unidentified location, but we are here to support the election and oversee things.
I thought I was talking with INEC because I have been differentiated.
Okay, tell us your situation, because our INEC is definitely listening in, so, and then we can get your message across to INEC.
I registered and got my EDC since I registered in 2011.
Where are you calling from? Where? What is it?
I just left Port Harcourt. I'm in YNaija right now to speak to you.
YNaija. What's your name, sir?
My name is Ashipu Romanos.
Romanos.
ASHIPU is my surname.
ASHIPU. Okay, so I have your name, Romanos Ashipu.
That's Romanos Ashipu.
So you are in YNaija now. You just got to our court.
Yesterday evening.
Okay, so what is the situation? What's the problem?
My problem is that I refuse to give me a definite voter card.
Why? How many times did you try? Did you go out of your way to get the PVC? And what did they say when you kept going? Okay. You registered where?
I registered in Port Harcourt.
Okay.
I have been in Port Harcourt several times to get my PVC.
Okay.
And they just give me excuses.
What kind of excuses were they giving?
They checked all their documents and they formed a picture, they formed an register, then my temporary voter card, and they compared it. Now, they went to check sometime by the end of first week of the month, it was available. I went back to our it came again last week to Port Harcourt to be TV. And I told me he was to know that they kept dragging me on to the market to come on 6 on top.
So when you went yesterday, what did they say yesterday? Wow. So they didn't produce your card? That is what they told you. So what was the solution they gave you?
They didn't give me the solution.
Wow. And you need to vote.
I need to vote twice.
Okay, so you registered. Can you give me the exact location where you registered? And
are you on your WhatsApp? I have it. I forward it to you now.
Okay, send it to elections@YNaija.com. Elections@YNaija.com. Election with an S at YNaija.com. Yeah, so send the details, the location, and then we'll. Yeah, I need the location where you registered and. Ward 1 in Rivers State. Port Harcourt local government. All right, sir. So forward the details to me, and then we'll forward it to INEC. But the thing right now is you cannot give up. Even if you don't vote today, you have to endeavor to vote in 2 weeks' time. So from Tuesday after the. So yeah, this is apparently it's obvious that you want to vote. It's obvious. So this is the solution. INEC may be overwhelmed, but then you have to be persistent, like persistently going to beat them. So this is what you do after the presidential election result has been announced on Monday. On Tuesday, you will try and go back. Wow, that's sad.
Everything they peaceful. You don't vote. Everything they peaceful. You don't vote. It's everything they peaceful. You don't vote.
Very annoying. And I'm very angry about it.
Okay, sir. We'll make sure we register your complaint to the relevant party, which is INEC. And then that's why I need your details, your information, your name and everything. Send it to elections@YNaija.com. And your name, your polling unit, where you registered, the state, and every other details. Send it to elections@YNaija.com. We'll forward it to INEC, and then they will do something about it. YNaija.com. Y for yeah, Y for you or Y for youth. Yeah, then Naija.com. Yeah, NAIJA. Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm really sorry. There are quite a number of people in your situation, but it's still the same thing. Keep trying. That's just it, because, well, we have to support INEC at the end of the day. Fine, some of the officials may not have patience in dealing with it.
Very annoying.
Yeah.
Very annoying.
Please be patient with them, please. In spite of their impatience, you try and be patient. I can imagine you're not. Thank you for calling, sir.
I think it's the same problem of no PVC. You know what I see? Eventually, I see a mass action where many people will just sue.
For not get. So who's going to get sued? INEC.
Yeah, sure. They will sue to like a class action. That's what they call it. I think a class action where you have many people. Like you have if they can gather 1 million people. Yeah, I'm sure they will do it. Whoever loses the election
will do that.
I think they will do it.
And you think, Nigerians have this amnesia thing. Like something happens 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks' time, it happens today, and in 2 weeks' time, Nigerians may be moving on already. So do you think they can be able to, whoever loses will be able to gather those people?
Yeah, sure. If politicians, the Nigerian politicians that we know, the politicians, Nigerian politicians that we know, we want to do everything. It's like a class action, a multiple plaintiff litigation where many people. It's just to, there are like 13 million people that have PVCs. They don't collect their PVCs. It's just so you can easily get 1 million people from there. Just get them, just gather them, they sign, get good lawyers for them, they sue. YNaija disenfranchised.
But the number is too high. Because
yeah, it's high, but from those people that didn't collect their PVCs, they could not transfer. Some people are dead. Some people don't just want to collect. So there are different classes of people. But the Nigerian politician will want to exploit that. That's for sure.
Do you see that having any or going to yield any results?
I don't. Nigeria is too volatile.
Considering
for you to cancel an election just because of something like that. No. So it will just be a long legal battle eventually, but I don't think it will. But if there's if the margin of victory for anybody is low,
yeah,
it may be
like maybe if the race is very tight,
because you say, like 100, if maybe the person that won with 150 votes, 150,000 votes, and it's state like 500,000 people did not collect card, you will say your stronghold was disenfranchised. So, but we just hope eventually everything. But I see politicians exploiting this
situation because as it is now, there are a lot of voters that are disenfranchised.
A lot.
Many don't have their PVCs and they don't know what to do.
But today should not be a day.
That's the thing. You know, and then most of them that are calling, they say they've been going. Like this Mr. Romano Sashipo that called, they said he has gone repeatedly. He's based in Abuja and he goes to Port Harcourt just for the PVC that he has gone like 2-3 times.
But I think there's a way you on YNaija website you check if your card where your card is. Maybe they didn't use.
That's the thing about information.
You're supposed to check is your card ready, then you go there to collect. There are some people they even want to get the telephone numbers of YNaija officials there. So what's that?
So I'm saying WTC Primary School.
Okay, the bomb
polling unit. Yeah, Enugu carried with IEDs, explosive devices. So apparently that was what went off. Yeah. But thankfully,
I think nobody.
It seems no life was lost.
That's it. That's more important than anything.
So you can call into the YNaija situation room on 09032690704. You can tweet at us at YNaija online. You can also send us pictures and anything whatsoever about the elections at YNaija.com. We will be with you throughout today on the election. So, and a quick update. Accreditation is going on in several places around the nation. Card reader problems and YNaija officials not being present are the two major problems now. But in most places, with a little patience, they've been able to surmount the temporary challenge of card reader and YNaija officials. But in the K2 Ikosi area, we'll still have to confirm on that if it has been addressed, because quite a number of people have called from that zone to complain.
There's one, no more queue at polling unit 26, but Balarabe Musa via
election should start.
Accreditation is done there. I mean, stuff.
Okay.
So that's
in
positive.
quite a few places, accreditation is rounding up.
They say, okay, this is funny. They say Buhari was accredited easily. Obasanjo was accredited easily. Shoyinka was accredited easily. How come Jonathan's patient and Asari Tokubo's card readers are not? So is it that they don't have clean hands? Who comes to the carry that must come with clean hands?
Well, that's why this INEC is providing water and soap.
Sorry. Yes, so yeah, we see Governor Fashola standing patiently on the queue to get accredited. We should be patient. We should just be patient.
Eventually, most people. But my fear is the people that did not get their PVC.
Yes, but at least we'll get there.
In spite of the 6 weeks postponement, some people still didn't get their PVC. Yeah. What do you think went wrong? Like, is it an INEC problem or the problem of Nigerians not coming when they should, or waiting until last minute to start scrambling for PVC?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. When you see reports, you see in the INEC room, you see stacks of PVCs. People did not come to collect. That's one. There's some people that really want their PVCs, but they didn't get it. So I think till today, there were some PVCs that were printed. Yeah, I think so. So some people wanted their PVCs, but they did not get it. Others did not want to get it. Others did not have time to get it. So just a combination of many things.
So many people, some people were actually disenfranchised.
Sure. Deliberately. Some disenfranchised themselves.
Okay.
Some were disenfranchised by INEC, by
accident or omission.
Okay, by accident or omission. But it happened.
Because it wouldn't be nice. Like this man was vehement about it. I'm not happy. I really need to vote. I want to vote. Everyone wants their votes to count today. Yeah.
See, our passenger allow Akala happy over accreditation. They say accreditation is going on smoothly in some areas.
So the roads are empty. Most people are at polling units around the nation.
Wow. Reuters. Okay, Reuters. I think Reuters is just reporting another polling station bomb. Another polling station bomb exploded in eastern Nigeria. Let's see. I think it's the.
This is Reuters.
Reuters. So I think this is authentic information. Let's see if it's in Enugu. Well, how seeing bombs where we don't get to see bombs before? Is it that some people don't want the election to take place, or? I mean, everything boils down to the desperation of our politicians.
And
okay, I think it's the same place, Enugu.
The same place, okay.
There's no life was lost. That's good news. But there were blood stains on the vehicles that conveyed the car bomb to the car bomb, showing the occupant may have been injured.
Was it a suicide bombing?
Suicide bombing in the east. That's a new one.
Okay.
Now, it happened hours before polls opened. Another bomb struck at a different part of the east. Okay, it was before. Thank God no life was lost. That's the most important thing.
This bombing and violence, it all boils down to desperation, like you say.
It's desperation.
But why are politicians so desperate to get to power? That's the question. I find that the answers may be obvious, but really,
different answers. Some is their job. Some I personally I'll support someone that I believe participation in politics is key. If you have the interest of the people at heart, you can govern. You should be involved. I believe that, but I also believe that it should not be something you venture into after you fail in something else. Like your profession, you are not doing well in your profession. You now had to go into politics because it's the easiest way to make money. I believe it shouldn't be that way. So you see these people that are so desperate about it, most times they say power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts, absolutely. Those people that are so desperate, they're so desperate for power, the love of power, they just want power by all means. Some others, they don't have any other place to go. They know outside of politics they are good as dead. They are just scared of.
So politics is like a fallback occupation.
They say the easiest way to make money in Nigeria, the least risk business in Nigeria is politics.
Which is where I think the problem stems from. The fact that politics is seen as lucrative.
Yeah, very lucrative.
The fact that they make a lot of money when they get into office.
So that's why you want to, by hook or by crook, you want to get there. And there are many people that are time bombs. Let me call them time bombs. They are like, if, for example, you are going out in the morning, just look, you see young men that are just lying, they're just waiting, nothing. As in, if anybody comes to them and says, you know what, I want you to go and steal that ballot box, I'll give you 100K.
They gladly, no hesitation.
Say, well, what's it cause? I mean, after all, vote. They know. They'll say the easy thing to say, or the common thing is after all, they already know we win. They've already reasoned so that your vote doesn't matter whether you vote or not. So stealing the ballot box is actually win-win for me. I get my money. I don't have anything to lose. So everything boils down to desperation, and there's a ready market for that desperation to strike. There's a ready market to the problem of unemployment. When you see young men are not engaged in anything, there's a market, a ready market for that. For that business.
That's on one angle.
That's
on another angle, can we not let the political offices be that lucrative, that appealing to them?
Sure.
Like, I know it's a tall order, true, because if it ever gets done, then yes, Nigeria has made a significant change by making it very cheap, making it
very unattractive.
Office holders very financially unattractive, where you earn maybe as
minimum wage.
You earn the minimum wage, and then as you climb up, or depending on your position, that you earn more. So you are not earning a lot. Nowhere a senator is earning millions for doing nothing, for not even coming to sitting. You're earning millions. So if you can make it non-lucrative, non-attractive.
Yes, I support. I agree to that 100%. But
that's why I say it's a tall order.
In a democratic setting, it has to go through different processes,
which is still all of them that are taken out of.
So that is so. Will you want to, unless you are patriotic, you have the interest of the nation at heart above your personal interest, you will not want to do that.
Which is the problem.
Which I think, if it's someone that has a life outside of politics, he knows politics is just, I'm entering into politics just
public service,
to make impact. Public service. He will know I'm not entering into politics for the financial gains. He will do it. There are presidents that take over, they don't collect salary. Saying I don't want salary. It happens. Because you just know, all I want is to make impact. That's all. So until we start getting politicians like that, but it has to start somewhere. And I think this election is significant. This election is key. We have to start somewhere. We can't be postponing the true change that we want, the true new Nigeria that we want every 4 years. Okay, this year let's just manage. We can't be managing. No. Let's make a statement. And I think this election will make a statement.
Hopefully it will.
Hopefully.
This situation in K2 is still persistent.
Wow.
This is like 20 minutes ago. No sign of INEC officials at Ward B, polling unit 038 in Akamsin.
Wow.
Alakwere K2.
Wow. And Premier Times is reporting Ekiti accreditation completed in most of the polling units in Oye, Ekiti. I don't know how big that is.
So basically, accreditation is ongoing in most places. Why some are even rounding up?
Yeah, some are rounding up.
But just a few places have issues like K2. And really, what is happening in K2?
Okay, we don't know. I'm sure INEC must have gotten information by now.
They should have by now. So we'll take a break in 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll be back once the voting commences. So right now,
and this is in the news. This is what we're saying about. We're saying about you can vote tomorrow if you don't vote today. They say we understand INEC officials. This can inform those at Songo Tedo or Sango Tedo Aja that they will be voting tomorrow after they left with materials. So if you don't vote today, you can vote tomorrow. So there's no need for being to be desperate. Just be patient. That's what another thing we said. Tomorrow will not be the time to announce results. so
definitely it has to be Monday. Hopefully it will be Monday. So we can't even expect results by Monday morning.
No, not typically. It's normally in the evening.
In the evening. Okay.
So let's just wait.
So this is YNaija Situation Room. My name is Kola Poju. My co-host is Alex. It's Afe Kume. I beg your pardon. We've been covering the 2015 elections. Accreditations are ongoing, concluding in some areas, while a few areas are having issues and problems. We'll be back once voting commences to be with you till voting ends and keep you abreast of everything that's happening. Remember, you can call in on 09032690704. You can send pictures and whatever to elections@ynaija.com. We will be on standby with you all through this process. Thank you very much.
Thank you.